Early on, I had this idea of the cemetery as kind of like looking at a cross-section of a tree, where you can kind of see the drought years and the years with heavy rainfall in the rings. You can count the rings, and so you can kind of see the history of the community through the cemetery. My presentation was about cemeteries and kind of the way that culture manifests in iconography and layout of a cemetery, specifically here. One of the things I talked about was kind of the differences in iconography from religious and ethnic groups within the Valley, and Mormons, Hispanic Catholics, Presbyterians, things like that. So it kind of just came up in conversation one day, and Dr. Goddard actually asked me if I wanted to make an independent study. Definitely want to do that. So it kind of just happened.
When I recognized she had the interest in cemeteries, and from my own work as a historical archaeologist, I knew there'd been significant work done on cemeteries, but all of those were largely back east. And I saw that there is, some uniqueness about cemetery patterns out in the valley here. At first, I took her out to a couple of the cemeteries, and we just walked around for an afternoon to sort of get some ideas. How do you want to deal with this data? How do you want to group it? What do you want to look for? And then have been turning her loose on her own to decide what it is she really wants to focus on. And so it's definitely a work in progress, but I think a very interesting work. You don't have to have an advanced degree to start doing meaningful research in archaeology. You work on your degree at the same time you're doing research. So when I find a student like Macy who has a particular interest, I see my role as a facilitator, and like I say, I just happen to be very fortunate to be in a field where you can start doing that with students from the day they walk in the door.
Adams State has just been a wonderful place to pursue this kind of study. It's a great small university. Goddard's been awesome. I've had the opportunity to do things here that I never would have had the opportunity to do anywhere else. And I'm really grateful for that. It's been such a huge opportunity being here.